Happy Wednesday, everybody out there in garden land. It's been a while since I did an update, and I thought I'd show you what's going on in my NFT system. I think I need to up my nutrients in the system. They're growing, but I'm not getting much rapid growth. It also hasn't been that warm, and it's still pretty early, but I was expecting more growth than what I'm seeing. So what I've been using is actually this. It's Advanced Nutrients SensiCal Mag Extra. It's kind of a supplement, really, is what it is. It's used for with the other nutrients, but it's got about a 4% nitrogen. So for the time being, that should be plenty. I think I just need to up the amount that I'm actually putting into the system to get more growth. I don't even know if I have roots yet through the system. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I have yet to have roots pop through and go down into the actual NFT tray. So things are going a bit slower than I predicted, which I'm sure is probably just me, and it's something that I'm doing. I also want to talk about the greenhouse too. As you know, I live in southeast Iowa, and we've had a lot of weird weather here recently the past month. It's been 70s and then 20s and then teens and then 80, or not 80, but like 60s, and we had some 90-mile-an-hour winds come through, and I was pretty nervous. Actually, the whole family had to go run into the basement because the town sirens were going off, and 90-mile-an-hour vertical wind actually clocked at 98 in my hometown here, and the greenhouse held up fine. I did not even lose a panel, but I was definitely nervous about it. It's the first thing I came out and checked when that happened, and we went ahead and moved a couple planter beds around. It's kind of full of snow right now, but it's supposed to get back up to in the 50s this week. So once that does, I went ahead and backfilled with my tomato stems and backfill for my hugelkultur the way I like to do it, and then I'll backfill with dirt, and then need to actually put in my beets from Baker Creek in this one, and then I think I'm going to do my radishes in this front box here. It's kind of the theory. So yeah, this is kind of the goings on. I've been actually kind of sick here recently and haven't really honestly felt like doing much gardening, but overall, so far so good on the greenhouse. That was a pretty good test for this sucker with 90-mile-an-hour winds, so that was most excellent. I do have about 20 flats of seed started, and I actually ended up bringing them inside to my indoor nursery because it gets warm in here in the daytime, but at night the temperatures drop so drastically that I just don't trust it, because I mean that's like 1,400 seeds I have started, and that's a lot of time and effort and money and seeds that I'm just unwilling to risk it. So they'll probably be coming back out to the greenhouse again later this week, and need to replant. Well, I need to get this whole thing stocked for the plant sale. So I hope everyone's enjoying their life out there. I just want to do an update on the NFT system and kind of give you the goings on of what's been happening with it. So I'm actually going to be adding about 20 more milliliters of this SensiCal. Then I probably actually need to look into maybe buying like a regular general hydroponics 3-part system for pretty cheap. And yeah, so and then in case anyone wonders, I do test the pH. Spent a little bit of coin on a Blue Lab pH pen. I bought the pH pens before, the yellow ones off eBay for $9, and they worked. It just they were always out of calibration, so I went ahead and spent the extra dough, and it's about a $90 pen, Blue Lab pH pen. And man, I'll tell you what, after using those cheaper ones, I stepped into this. It's like driving a Volvo going into a Mercedes for pH. So it's absolutely fantastic. I probably need to almost do a reservoir change on this at some point too, but the plants are so small that I'm not really too concerned about it yet, and they're not yellowing out or anything. So far so good. I have an issue with my pump to get my top rail system going as well. I need to actually order a bigger pump, and I'm not very happy about that. I ordered one off eBay, and the lift was supposed to be 6.5 feet for the lift of the water to come up from the reservoir. And this thing's only, I don't know, 4 foot tall, 5 foot tall, and it won't even lift to the top rails. So I'm not real happy about that. So I need to look into maybe some different pumping options. But other than that, I hope everyone's having a great day and enjoy yourself out there. Yep.